Hello everyone, welcome back to Factorio. So we are working our way over the big hump in the early game of Factorio. We just got our purple science going. We need to get gold science going. We're actually well on our way there. But the remaining thing we have is LDS. And before we can really get into that, we have to deal something with our incoming. We're not producing enough stuff. And that's going to be issues with steel, issues with iron. Probably we're good on copper for a little bit at least. Need to get more power going. Using our copper thing. I haven't seen another good iron field. We got this one. But we're gonna need to go and explore a bit and find the next iron ore patch, so that we can get more iron ore coming in. At a minimum, I think I want to do some what's it called? Some fixing up of our lines. Our main bus is still a mix of red and yellow belts. We should upgrade everything we can, all the way back to the smelters, to red. And we need to expand our Roboport network too. There we go. See, we're already getting to the point where we have pieces of yellow that need to be replaced. We set up our smelters so that they could be upgraded to steel furnaces and maintain the same ratio. We already put the steel furnaces out there, but the belts are still yellow. So we need to do some upgrading. Are you coming to me? Yes, you are. You're giving me yellows. Those are my bots. I see. Here, my bots don't do stuff. Let the world bots do stuff. Here, go ahead and charge. Once we get to full bots and have fast bots with yellow science, things will begin to move. There's a real acceleration in the game as it shifts from building up new things to just building new outposts and infrastructure, rather than having to actually build factory. So that all upgraded, and let's do this sequentially, just one line at a time, so that we don't end up with like half of them not working. Here, we'll bring Roboports all the way down the side. And this is all set. It looks like this is good even. Although I think there's still some... Or is this entire bit yellow or red? I'm not sure. I was thinking I really can't go to... Okay, what do I need for the better... This. Okay, I do need yellow for the better fission reactor. And that does need uranium fuel cells. We should probably spend some time getting concrete and the like. Why isn't this going? It is. There's a bunch of bots out there, just slow. But that's one more use of iron ore. So what is the recipe for concrete? Stone brick, water, iron ore. Do I happen to have? I do. Oops. Well, does it borrow a bit of this brick? Is that all upgraded? It is. That was done fast. Let's do the next line. Let's go for some of the infinite research while we're waiting. I mean, braking force is kind of useless. It's not something that's going to be immediate help, but better steel production productivity. That would be. All right, and then oh wait, no, we need to do pairs because we need to get the water in there, of course. I need more reds. Turn on my personal logistics. Bring me things. I'm not in my network. There we go. Just have to wait forever for them to show up. Night falling. So we are still using up the entire accumulator charge by night. We need to expand our power network. Our grid. Did I walk out of range? Do I still have some on the way? It's still on the way. It's just very slow. Good enough. Get all this upgraded. Not my bots. I really need to be bringing in more. All right, so we got concrete going. Need to put a bunch in a chest. I probably should get a few stack inserters just because they're useful in places. That's what I've been saying, that we're at the point where we're past like the early game where everything sucks, but we're not quite at the point where we've got everything good because we don't have the super abundance that we need. But we're working our way. All right, so I don't need refined concrete, right? Not now. They ran out of charge trying to get between the two. Here, let's give them another place. Don't discard the concrete while I'm holding it. Where do I have concrete? It's gotta be in here somewhere. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Where is it? I feel like it should be right here. Then why is it being discarded? Oh, it's not requested. So don't trash unrequested and it won't go by. So the centrifuges that we need to make need 100 each and a whole bunch of other stuff. Well, let's let that accumulate for a bit. And then we'll go out and do some mining, some uranium mining. Yeah, we need to back up all the way to the trains. This isn't even going to the trains, is it? This is going to our mine. Which I should bring in another train. The trains are going to our steel production. Down here. Alright, well I'm not gonna worry about this now. We'll let that resolve itself in time. Let's go back and make sure our smelters are still going at a decent rate. How's our oil doing? Oil is still accumulating. Full of lube. It's heavy, that's the issue. We're not cracking anymore. We're full of light. We're not cracking the light because we're full of petroleum gas. So we're in a steady state. No need to change anything. Thought they were coming from me, but no. They're just wandering in my direction. Yeah, we're having some bots issues where they just are running out of steam because they're so slow. They can't get from here to there fast enough. So they're running out of charge mid-journey. Here, we'll set up this too up here. The next set of solar panels. Is that a biter nest? No. I don't have enough. I can't. Let's go resupply. Looks like stone's having an issue. Might just be because of the concrete. Probably is. Iron is all on one half of the belt for some reason. Red's backed up. Steel is the purple, the rail for the purples is eating up most of our steel. And they should have been bringing me those. Why weren't they doing that? Oh well. Don't you dare take these away. Keep grabbing the wrong power line. That's okay. Would love some exoskeletons now, just saying. Alright, that will do. Oh, while we're up here, let's go and fix our copper. Because we didn't have the right splitters when we were here last. So we used the wrong ones. See how much more of an improvement I made? Absolutely nothing happened. You know, I bet these are too far apart. Let me put another one right in between them. How am I doing on counts? So we've got only 28. Yeah, 2,800 construction. We need around 20,000 probably. That would probably be fine. And I can make some more logistic bots too. I should do that. Here. Let me just make a little stockpile of reds. I do have my defenders now. Forgot about that. So I can probably stop carrying around so much of the ammo. Where is that on here? I should sort this a little better. That they actually have a thing for you to sort them. I just haven't taken advantage. There. So, no more than 300. There, that's fine. There. Shift click. Where are they? Oh, they're ending up here. So they're being hauled away. Don't do that. Stop doing logistics. Bots hauling bots. I've often wondered if maybe that's a thing I should be doing. Like, I've never actually set it up that way, but I could see wanting to haul bots around kind of like you do barrels. Because otherwise they'll tend to clump in certain areas. And instead you want them to be like where the supply is, you know? I don't know. Here they are. So now we're up to 400 logistic bots. That'll make things go a little faster, perhaps. All right, let's check, see if our smelting is still going fine. Or if we need to do any more adjustments. We could just upgrade the copper too. Yeah, start upgrading the copper. Ooh, definitely looks like there's some issue. Is this all supposed to be stone? Let's check our stone mining. Like, this is backed up. I would have thought that... Maybe I screwed something up. Here. Or maybe it's just really empty. Fair enough. Power issues too. During the day? It's not the day, it's nighttime. I just have night vision. But yeah, our bots are taking up tons of power. There is a thing right here that I think we'll bring in, not by rail, we'll just walk it in. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Here. No, we can just leave that there. Well, I can say that they'll get to it in time. Whoa. How is our cloud? Are we actually using any pollution? No? Just trees? Are we using any biters for pollution? I mean, why isn't this working? Pollution on. There. This is getting a little close. I have to go deal with that one. Why don't we do that? We'll swing by that and get that. Can I by chance make radar? I can. Do I have solar panels? I don't. Well, that's a shame. Should be fine. It'll be really nice though when we can't outrun our bots. They'll just be so much more efficient when I'm on the move. Yeah, we don't need to get this anymore. Oh, I'm out. That's annoying. Sigh. Let's go and get more. I guess I can have them walking towards us, flying towards us while we're going. Just stay in the orange. Oh, I do have solar panels. Well, my bad. Looks like we're having some iron problems, perhaps. And that's causing us to run out of the reds, because they're not being built very quickly. I mean, I just requested a bunch myself, so maybe they're just happen to be running dry at the moment. And where's the one I requested? Only 100 on the way. There we are. Where's my car? Way up there. I need to get at least one thing of armor if we're gonna charge into something. Let's get some steel. Without turrets, you're gonna have to face tank. How do I still not have enough? No, there it is. Energy shield. Oops. Why did you only partially repair me? Weird. Okay. I need to stop doing that. There. I need to think about drivability in terms of if we're gonna be doing this more often. Oh, I forgot. We haven't even connected it. So I will need more than the 120 I have. But that's fine. By the time we get back, maybe they'll be good. Here, I was gonna bring all 4 of them over here, but we'll just... We'll combine early. Save some... what's it? Some belts. All right. And we'll fix that up when we get to it. I don't need to do that. I have this area completely mapped. Why am I doing this? All right, let's see if we can face tank this. Yep, that worked fine. Just gotta push into the unknown a little bit. There, we found the ocean. It's nighttime, so it's not working, but in the day, it'll map for us. Find me another oil field. Not oil field. Iron field. Iron deposit. Oh, I guess we already had found the ocean. I think we're good over here. There's like this forest before it gets to this open area. Yeah. It's not really about defending our cloud and more about looking for new things, perhaps. Do I have some on the way? Yeah, 260 on the way. Oof, this is getting very red right here. I should invest a little. Okay. No, that's I'm trying to think. What do we have excess of? Do we have enough excess copper that we could do some modules? I was thinking. And I think I don't want to do it right now. I think let's just focus on getting the next science back. Like, why is this sitting at 98 for a long time? I'm gonna go take a look, see what's going wrong. Is it gray science? I bet it's gray science. No, it's green. Green science. What's the problem, green science? Oh, all the iron. Okay, we messed up our iron division, so now it's all going to the later smelters instead of the first one. When I did this. There, now it'll force it to science first. Did I just walk out of orange? No, they just ran out of steam, out of power. Up to 360 already, so it looks like we do have good iron in the on the bus because it's refilling the red belts pretty quickly. It's just a local problem. Looks good. This is still yellow, but it's yellow most of its way also. We don't need to replace it. Not now. Alright, let me just take a... Okay, we can actually take a look at our production rates. It's steel that it's the main thing I'm worried about. So it looks like we actually are decent in terms of our production of steel, since we upgraded. It's going to come back down now because I think now we're not passing excess. No, not even that much. There already is a lot of iron ore over here, but we were passing excess iron from this section onto there as a priority. Okay, I'm feeling confident. Let's make LDS. We even just got better productivity. Here, I'm gonna knock it. I'm not gonna do anything. Well, I'll queue up some gold. So to make LDS, let's figure out the numbers. So we wanted to make gold at 2 a second. We already have it listed out. We need an extra 0.7 plastic. We're already making plastic. But how much more do we need for that? I think we have to make our own plastic rather than borrowing the bus. Just 5 machines. That's easy. Here, I can just make a copy of this. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room. And go ahead and clean up more of this to the north of us. Let's not intentionally introduce gaps in coverage. Okay. So this needs coal right here. Oh, let me extend this too. Except for this one's backwards now. All right, coal is coming from right here. Bots being slow caused me troubles. There they come. Well, some of them. That's better. All right, we're going right here. I might have made this a little close. Let's actually move it. Our bus has been steadily creeping leftwards, westwards since we started. I thought I had left enough room back here, but no, it's filled up. Well, now I have regrets because this was all nice before, but now it's not. Okay, but it's gonna be fine. The thing I wanted to do in advance of that was do more stuff over here with the reds. So I want to make the storage chests. And what else do I need reds for? We are making the better power things. The bulk inserters, that's what I need. So what do I not have for that? I need iron. Iron for those. And I need green. Iron and green circuits. Let's not do that. It's so messy. Alright, we don't have the actual reds here. We'll have to bring them in from the side when we want to get to them. So let's start with the bulk ones right there. And, well, actually, let's move them down just a little bit more. Bulk ones right here. I'm not a fan of doing this on our bus, but these need lots of different products. I don't want to use half lanes. I like that even less. What I could do... Yeah, I like that better. We don't need copper anymore. So we can just run it like this. Now we can build a bunch of stuff that needs these products right here. So this will be wheels, then yellows, blues, greens. Oh, those need these also. They don't need steel. I kind of don't like how slow this is. I think we will do some crisscrossing. Okay. And then I did want to make the 2 chests. Oh, but they both need steel, so we need to split them like that. All right. Okay. This is finally getting underway again. Even though it was so perfect at one point, now it's been so, I don't know, speckled since then. All right. So the next step, the LDS itself. It says we need 40 LDS machines. That's gonna need two copper belts total. And then 1/2 of a red belt for those 2. Okay. Well, that's simple. 4, or well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and this is a combination of steel and plastic. Oh, I need to hook this up. I forgot. Yeah, this needs gas too. Okay, well, let me get that in a moment. All right. Do I really need all of these? Feels like they should be able to just go across. No, they're one short. Okay. All right, and we have the gas in a particular lane. Let's make sure we don't. Ooh. I don't like seeing this. This makes me nervous. It makes me think that when we're about to do an expansion of a new bit of a factory, I don't like seeing the belts being empty. Like all this. This is just the green inserters. That'll clear up soon, probably. So we're north of the mall, right? Yeah, we're north of the mall. Here it is. We are overextended. Where to go? There it is. Maybe petroleum issue? It's not full. It's close to full though. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Wow, yeah, and it just filled up this belt real quick. Okay, this is copper. And this is also copper. There we go. Here's our LDS. And finally, we pull it into the machine, to the gold. Because we have everything in now, I believe. 20 of them. So with the recipe, the big thing is the LDS, I suppose. So they're all very low quantity. Four, 8, 12, 16, 20. This is blue and machine and flying machines. Yeah, it's going. There we go. We are producing the final science pack of terrestrial science pack. Looks like we're having some copper issues. Yeah, that cleared our belt out. Let's go take a look down there, see what's going on. I left my car... Where? Where's my car? Am I blind? What? There it is. Yeah, okay. So we can ride our car back. But look at this. Wow. It's just empty. Purple is backed up into its labs, into its production. It's red circuit production that's eating it all. Well, that's part of it. Wow, we have a lot of purple. It's green circuit production that's eating up a ton of it. I was hoping there was an issue here. Like something didn't get upgraded right, but that's not the case. Yep, we just need to be pulling in more. We can upgrade this down here, though. Bring it back to the trains. Because the trains are intended to bring in 4 red belts. We were just lazy when we built this line. Yeah. I can do this more easily. Oh, they already got them. So they'll slowly work their way over here and make that happen. But it's not an unloading capacity. See, these are all staggered. I'm a little curious why they're not unloading equally. Like, they're all going into this balancer, so they should... Why is this one taking longer to unload? It's a puzzle. Don't know. Maybe it was already full. These boxes... Oh, maybe they're bigger boxes or something? No, they're all wooden boxes. I don't know. This is getting upgraded. It'll help out in the future. Hey! We're getting some gold science done. Alright, what's now? Go for this, perhaps? Maybe formalize our trains? Like, they're kind of a bit of a mess right now. There's this one down here. I really would like some more iron, but I'm just not seeing it. Do we have to go hunt for iron, perhaps? That might be a thing. I didn't pick up my car when we went by. Yeah, let's grab the car, turn this off, make a few more of these, grab some solar panels on the way. Yeah, we're actually knocking out science at a decent clip too. It should be 120, it's 90. but that's been a persistent trouble. And it's gonna dip hard once all the excess copper drains out of the system. Until this catches up. Okay, solar panels. That's actually another thing I should do also. So, I'd originally thought that I wasn't gonna do anything in terms of over here. I put the panels over here instead of over here because I thought we'd go this way, but there's ocean here, and all that's really up here that I can see is this one little crude oil thing. Maybe this continues, but I think over this way it seems more like the future, or up that way. So just building out here seems fine. We have the next cargo size. Yeah. And the next speed. All right. That's a new pattern for solar panels. Let me make sure this is just off. I want to be out of range. So my guys build it. I should grab some accumulators. Some accumes. I'll leave that one open so we can get in and out. This is probably not the most efficient way of doing this. Well, whatever. Because we got a lot of blank spots. Because of the spacing is a little different. Do I like that? I don't like that. I don't. No. Pull all that back up. If we shift this in by 1, does that fix the panel spacing? No, it doesn't. Shift it in by 2, it does. Like that. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because then there'd be 6 again. And it would tile nicely. Yeah, I guess that's the basic idea of it. It's these squares. All right, and then if we tile that, they do connect. The robot ports. Uh-oh. My bots, stop what you're doing. I feel like we have too many accumulators per solar panel, but that's okay. We'll build some empty solar panel fields later with no accumulators. Okay. We walled our car in. Let's go and retrieve our car. Maybe have some redundant power lines just to make sure we don't accidentally disconnect. from the main grid. It should be connected in multiple places. But you never know when you might go and delete something. Alright, let me grab my car. Okay, so that was fun. Here, let me... Whoops. I feel a little called out by that, but that's okay. Trees are fine. It's the rocks that get in your way that are annoying. They should know better. No. Oh, I walked over some acid. Stupid rocks. So inconsiderate. We found the ocean again. More copper. A second. None of this looks very promising. Though when we do get to them, they scale by distance, right? So there should be a pretty rich patch. But I need a sizable patch, not a rich one. Oh. Get out of the acid. Many worms. Now, we can finish this up. That used up a lot of bots. And there's just another thing right there. Oh well. You get to live. That one medium worm. All right, now we're getting a little crazy. I'd love to say it doesn't matter, but we're kind of at a point where the lack of iron ore patches is really hindering us. And these are really far away. Like, we're gonna end up with the train going all the way across the world. Catch up. Where'd you come from? An earlier collision, perhaps. We're gonna get attacked if we go that way. Yeah, never mind. I think we just killed that radar. There we go. Finally, some more iron. Big 40 million patch. So like, we'll just bring that and come straight down. Get us access to all these. Let's do a little more scouting. I wish I had made the original one not crooked, but that's okay. Okay, this continues this way. We have a uranium patch. Ah, nice. Our robots are getting more effective. There, let's go back. We'll put one more over here. Oh, no, we got too close. Never mind. Whoops. Sulfuric acid. What's our plan for that? There's no oil around here. There's this. We could ship sulfuric acid out here in a train. And 7's a big one, right? 7 gives you an extra for the non-bulk inserters. So let's get that one too. So a train that's going to come out here and deliver sulfuric acid. I like it. Can we borrow a train? I can borrow this interface at least. A cod. One train only. It's not deep enough. That's better. Although I don't need it. It's going to be a smaller train than the rest. Just 2, probably. Do I have engines on me by chance? No, I don't. Can I make them? No, I can't. Because I can't make them by hand. Okay, we'll have to go get some. actually... What's going on over here? I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. They must have been placed... Oh yeah, we left a bunch of miners here, so they were actually helping me out. Fair enough. All right. And we'll just do the centrifuging right here. We'll figure it out. But we need to get the sulfuric acid in first. So let's go make some trains. How do I want to get the sulfuric acid out? Because right now it's on the bus, but I need to get it to a train. So here's the sulfuric acid. We could run it this way, down to here. It's kind of awkward. Sure, we'll do it. Ooh, okay. What should we go for next? Better equipment. Better bots. How do I get... What's holding me back here? Better bots. Yeah, get the better bots. Then I'll be able to hold more bots at once. I want to work towards modules, but those all need space science. Yeah, there's actually not that much you get from gold science. They moved a lot of it to space. Well, get the things we can get. And then we'll start doing infinite research until we have other things to do. I'm wondering if I'm going to regret cutting my steel production area short. Although we can always just build it somewhere else. Like this. There. Now we have a few stations we can use for doing stuff as needed. Get rid of all this junk. What's all this junk? Get rid of it. For shortest trains. No, I should fix it. Okay. Yep. No, stop bots. What are you doing? There. Whoops. See, now they're actually fast enough to do that, where it's not frustrating. This tile? They do. That's nice. I'm out of rail. I'm out of rail. We'll go get more. Almost made it. Just needed a few extra 100 rail. Do I have any in my car? I think I do. My car is like way up there, so we have to go anyway. Excuse me. How's our power situation now that we got all that online? Hey, we're not running out in the night anymore. Our accumulators are good through the night. We might want to try disconnecting our Steam again. See if that helps. But we'll leave that alone for now. We'll give it a try in a bit. Not enough. Let's go get some more. All the things, please. Any engine units? Any of these? I don't see any. I see that these, but not the ones I need. All right, turn that off. I don't actually need the engines. I need pumps. But engines are a way to get pumps. Where are we making engines? Looks like iron is done. No iron. I'll go check that out, see what's happening. That's far more engines than I needed, probably. Make a few pumps. And then I need the other rail car. And a few of these. Do I have a few of these already? I do. All right, let's go check out what's going on with iron. I mean, we have iron here. It's just by the time they get to green circuits, it's already pretty thin. We just need to get more smelting capacity and more ore into the system. And we will. We're not doing it right now, but we're on the way to doing it. in the future. Oops. All right. Assume there's going to be 2 trains and then 2 fluid wagons. Oh wait, no, these are the other direction. This is loading. And we need to actually go get the acid. I need more pipe. I'll let that be unattached until we figure out how we're going to make it flow all the way. I'll come back and close it. Otherwise, we might end up deleting some as we twist and turn and change our mind. Or so I'm going to say. Let's put an extra pump right here. Yep, we needed that. Okay. I think it's kind of pointless what they did, where you have to have like a pump every, I don't know how many yards, how many spaces of pipe. Otherwise, it doesn't flow anymore. I mean, it's realistic. You wouldn't just be able to have infinite pipes and have them level out across, you know, forever distances. But what gameplay does it really add? I mean, it just means that instead of being able to lay underground pipes forever, you have to lay 50 underground pipes and then a pump. And pumps are cheap. So where's the gameplay? I don't know. It seems like a stupid design to me. Whoops. Whoops. All right, your job is to go to Acid Depot, which you can't get to yet. Fair enough. Until full, and then go to Acid Drop until empty. And you can interrupt and refuel. Go to refuel now. No, you don't know how to get there. Fair enough. We'll go handle it ourselves. We'll do proper intersections at some point when we want to scale up more, but for now, I'm gonna be lazy. No. It's down here. Oop. No, I'll do it proper. Okay, let's see. So you're going this way, you gotta be careful when you cross here, and then you're good when you get there. If you're going that way, you're fine. If you're coming down this way, you have to be careful crossing there and then joining with this one. And that's it. Because we're not making it go both ways at the moment. But I think it might be having some trouble getting out of here. Like it's probably doing a loop somewhere in the system. So we should let it come this way and exit that way. Be careful crossing. Be careful crossing. Be careful joining. Think you're good? Why haven't you come back? There you are. Train full of acid. Pump, pump. Okay. And now we just need to hook up the acid. And we have uranium mining. Now we need to go get some centrifuges. Look how big our cloud's getting. Like, we're probably having some problems. Are we actually absorbing pollution from biter nests? No, not yet. But that looks iffy. We need to go deal with that. Here, bring me home. Where's my car? Car? Where'd I put? I left it way up at Fuel Depot. All right. Yeah, this is go directly. Smaller group. This shouldn't be a problem. A bit more of an issue here. There we go. That gives us a little breathing room. If our power situation is better than it was, can we maybe do something with modules? Oh, it looks like we're having a gas issue. Okay, we'll have to go check that out in a moment. And an acid issue. Oh, that's the issue. We stole all that acid, now it used up all the petroleum gas to try to replenish it, and then we stole it all again. Alright. I'm just gonna trust that that's gonna get fixed at some point. We'll swing by and take a look, but I'm not that concerned. This will not help. Well, this... No, it's very low. Okay. I was thinking maybe it was a disconnect or something. We're out of sulfuric acid, too. We have some backed up steel. Looks like it. A lot of it. Centrifuge. Also needs wheels. Okay. And I grabbed a lot of steel. I didn't realize that. We'll put some of that back. Let's swing by the refinery real quick. Just make sure that's still all running. It is not. Why is it not? The bottleneck is here. No. The bottleneck is oil. Well, that makes sense. We'll need to get this other oil filled into the system at some point. I was thinking, where do I make my productivity modules? Right here. We can just put them in a few key areas. Oh. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. I meant... Let's see. Um, okay. I'm gonna do that for the gold ones also. And the LDS, I suppose. We're really increasing the energy consumption. But we have the solar field now that I think I'm feeling a bit more comfortable. We should do it to our labs too. Oh, and I'm out already. Here. Car is right there. Okay, we should be looking to wrap this up soon. Let's just get some, what am I saying? Get some of that iron that we said we wanted. And we'll get a nice uranium processing going. And then I think we'll probably finish for the night. Yep, up. All right, that's good enough. How's power looking? Yeah, we got plenty of battery power at least. I'm gonna try turning off our steam engines. Like, they're barely helping. They've been kind of obsoleted. They're just making pollution. There. Eating up the coal I need to turn into plastic. And send the good green off to the left. That didn't seem to work. Can we see our first good green? I would love to see a good green. It's rare. What's the percent on this processing? 0.7% good green, 99% bad green. Come on, I want to see one before I finish the day. Show me a good green. No. All right, we'll come back. We'll come back and there'll be a few good greens. All right, I think we should probably finish up. We're not quite at the 2.5 hour mark, but that's, you know, that's not something to aim for. We should aim for shorter than that. Steel, iron is an issue. Pollution's an issue, by the way. Look at this. It's terrible. Well, this is the next iron field. That's the only other one we've seen so far that we haven't tapped yet. There probably is one down here somewhere, but got some more oil up there. But where is all the iron? I think we're gonna make a push towards that. Clear out these bases. Set up a new mining operation. Set up new, probably a new smelter area, maybe somewhere around here. I don't know. Oh, and, yeah, make some real progress towards space, I suppose, is the next major milestone. We get to space, and then we start doing space science. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I greatly appreciate you all. Until next time.